two of your biggest concerns when you buy a property. What's your biggest concerns for your tenants? Is your heating and electricity, yeah? So you're buying boilers, you're fitting them, are you getting the right information, are they lasting? So you've all got properties, you've all got central heating systems. It's how them systems are fitted. Would we understand? Has anybody had problems with the heating systems and people having problems and telling you what you're going to buy and how you're going to buy it and what you're going to do? How do you have that information? How do you make that decision? It's the person who stood in front of you. It could tell you anything, yeah? When we fitted your heating system, as you can see, this black sludge and all these problems with the things, fitted a brand new boiler into it. 2 years down the line, you're being told that it's not being done correctly and you've got to pay another £300 for a power flush and all this lot. But really, it should have been done at the beginning. So your heating engineer, me, should have done all this lot before he left your house. So if you are having problems like that, it's either you've been informed the information and you've not made the decision and you've tried to do it cheap, or you paid a hell of a lot of money and the people haven't done the job right in the first place. They're only white boxes on the wall. At the end of the day, all you're bothered about is the best price to reduce your maintenance fees and to make sure your tenants are hot and happy, so they don't ring you up moaning and groaning that the heating isn't working. Am I right?
Yeah.
Radiator's not working. How many times you fit central heating systems and they're not working properly and everybody says, oh, it's your central heating system. It's not. 99% of the time it's not being cleaned and commissioned properly. The manufacturers are walking away from these warranties now, saying, I'm sorry, it's not being installed to the correct standards. You're going to have to get your installer back, or pay £300 or £400 to have it repaired automatically. There are things there to protect you, to protect your money, protect the heating system, because that's what it's all about, protecting you guys, yeah, who are spending all this money on these properties and upgrading them, then to make sure that they are what we call future-proof. If there's a problem with a heating system and it's not working correctly, before I fit that boiler, I'll make sure that the system is clean first and also it's got the right pipework on it. That's knowledge, and it's easy knowledge that you can have, yeah, a reference, because you've got so much to understand. What I'm saying to you is you want an independent test. No matter what white box you put on the you want an independent test that makes sure that it's been done correctly and it's got not just a flush, it's got the chemicals added to it. We've had the boiler manufacturers in. 72% of the boilers that they go to in warranty have not got any chemicals in them whatsoever. And they cost 23 quid. So they've taken the money off you, yeah, and they've thought, for 23 quid, I'm not even going to bother putting chemicals in for them. Because how do you know? Right, this is the change that we do on the heating systems now. You want to be finding out that on installations they have done now in the future that they do this. Yeah, AD and other people do water tests. It's a water test. You've got 2 bottles in it and you've got a registration. Anybody can do it. You take a water test of the central heating system they've just installed. You take a water of your cold water. You can send it away and they will give you an independent results of your system and if it's passed or failed. This is why I'm saying if you tell them what you want, you'll say to them, I want a filter fitted and I want these chemicals fitted and I also want you to do me a water test and give me a water sample back. Any professional plumbing and heating engineer will go, yeah, that's not a problem, I'll supply you with that. Yeah, and you want them to write before you have that quote to say, and if it fails, yeah, you will then do it. Then it's easy to get legal representation then because you've got it all written down for you. It's how you deal with it in the first place. These tests are available, but nobody except Valley Heating Services and the guys on the partnership are doing it. These tests are used on council properties. We go back to it on the year's service, on the year's landlords, and we test the water. And all of a sudden, the inhibitors disappeared. And we go, where's that gone? And somebody goes, oh, yeah, we had some decorators in. They took some radiators off and it flooded everywhere. And, well, they've not put the chemical back. Not a problem. £6. That's all it is. 6 quid. Put it back in. We're keeping the boiler protected all the way through. So why shouldn't you have a 10-year warranty? So if something does go wrong with that boiler, your manufacturer comes straight out and go, oh great, it's been certificated, it's been sorted, yeah, I'll sort all this lot out for you. It's quite simple. Veiling, we only fit veiling boilers. The reason why I only fit a veiling boiler is because I've worked with them for nearly 27 years. Yeah, and if there's any problems, they'll tell us what to do. Doesn't matter what boiler you fit, but veilings are up to the right standards and do everything right. We don't. If you want to go for a cheaper boiler, then don't blame your central heating installer. Best value, that's what we said to customers. Don't buy cheap, buy best value. If there's a problem with it, go on priority line, you get a veiling engineer out straight away. This is for fuel poverty, guys, not for your rich people who are on, you're charging 1,200 quid for a month, yeah? This is people who are on benefits to get them out of fuel poverty. Energy company obligation is the utilities, so your British Gas and everybody have an obligation, yeah, an energy company obligation to upgrade those properties and to grab the carbon from them. They will offer you funding for these people who are on benefits, and they will give you a contribution towards upgrading their boilers. Right, let's go back when Eco started. Eco was a free boiler. Free, everything free. Now it's not. So they're trying to reduce it. So it isn't reduced at the moment, so you've still got it, but it's not free, it's a contribution. So you have an old boiler before, and you fitted a new boiler in it after. What is the lifetime savings? And it all depends on the EPC to what contribution you get. So I can't tell you, if it's a low one and it's a small property and it's been insulated and everything, it's going to be low. If it's a larger property, yeah, you're going to get more. But whatever it is, it's between 400 to £2,500, £3,000. So when you do it in 2017, what I think they will do is they'll go, right, that's an old inefficient boiler. We're going to make you replace that boiler now. Oh, and you've got no funding. So Eco 2's here now, guys. Fill your boots if you've got people on, and look. Take advantage of it while it's here. It's going. Boiler knowledge. So what I'm doing now is I'm developing 1, 2 and 3. Boiler knowledge will be 1 to tell you what is in a central heating system, so you can then make an assumption of what's in your property. You can find out what's happening and you'll know exactly what you need to do in your boiler. Number 2 would be when you want to upgrade it, what you need to do. And is what you need to tell a plumber when he comes and say, right, I want you to do this, do that. Book 3 is how to use boiler installs properly. Boilerinstalls.com. It's a comparison website, so it'll tell you the best price. We will guarantee that if you put the right information in, we will guarantee that price for you. Yeah. We fit countrywide, but we're also a network of plumbing and heating engineers who've joined the VHS partnership, and they're all working under the same standards as us. Also, if you've got fantastic plumbing and heating engineers you're working with already, they can join the partnership and we can offer these services to them where you will get all this. You will get the water samples free, we will do everything for you. We're making sure that everybody works to the right standards.